Hello everyone, we are Group 1 and today we're going to talk about the value of lying. So let's start. There is research shows that people are always lying. Frequently, most of us 1 to 5 times a day. We lie more than we brush our teeth because of different situations taking place in our daily lives, such as to lie to protect ourselves, to lie to promote ourselves, to lie to impact, and to lie for which the motives are unclear, and the vast majority of these lies lead to devastatingly destructive. Most people consider lying as terrible. However, sometimes it is better we choose to lie. You may ask, why? So today, we're going to discuss what Mark Daslik said in his speech to tell you the value of lies.
First of all, according to Dusak's speech, you should know that white lies are a portion of a lie that benefit others. We all know you should tell your friend that the dress doesn't make her look fat even though it does, or that horrendous sweater that your grandma got you is the color you hate most. Or your child's drawing even though you can quite tell if it's an alligator or a bear. He still will give himself a pat on the back. And we generally accept this kind of lying in these lies because they are socially polite. In other words, pro-social lies benefit others by building trust and building relationships. And these kind of lies have the goal of deceiving the target of the lies but also have the goal of benefiting the target of the lie. We should know it is vital that society is even better than honesty.
So here comes an example. Imagine that you're a parent and you dislike your child's spouse. You might have to pretend that you like the spouse so that you can spare your child the suffering and distress that occurs when parents-in-laws and spouses don't get along. As you can see, prosocial lying is compassionate because it shares the goal of relieving the suffering and distress of someone else, which means compassionate people lie because they care about others. And the most interesting part is this doesn't even seem to harm trust. There is an experiment. A recent team of researchers used computer modeling to create a completely honest society, a completely dishonest society, and one with prosocial liars. First, not surprisingly, the completely dishonest society sucked. Second, however, the society with prosocial liars had groups that were more diverse, interconnected, and cohesive than the completely honest group. Third, another way to view this is that the completely honest people made fewer connections to individuals outside of their communities. Therefore, if the computers are right, we need prosocial liars to serve as social connectors who build healthier.
Since telling lies helps societies to be more peaceful and pleasant, we need to rethink how we teach lying to the communities, and the most important ones, children. In fact, we have told some white lies to make children feel terrific. For example, your parents may have told you about a magical fairy who exchanges teeth for money in the night. Your parents told you this story to relieve you of the suffering and the distress that occurred while your teeth were falling out as children. However, even prosocial, we are taking away someone's freedom to know objective reality. So, we need to make a consideration that honors the gravity of the decision to lie. Benevolence is great, but when we mistakenly assume that we know best for someone else, that can come across as judgment, arrogance, or condescension. So, the only time I can tell lies are first, you don't feel great to tell truth, and second, you don't regret, and finally, you think that it would help others. In conclusion, the value of lying is to benefit the whole society and the relationships among people if you choose a kind and correct way to make people feel comfortable. Furthermore, people should stop thinking that lying is always awful. By contrast, we need to teach our children how and when to lie accurately. In that case, we will have a wonderful society to live a life. And here's the end of presentation today. Thanks for listening.